ask one of the guards. We'll run ads in just a moment, but first, I have to just go ask one of the guards if they've heard of a moth priest before. I think there's one down here. Oh yeah, here's one. You know what? You could use your beauty sleep. I'll go ask another one. Have. Savannah, I think we may be at a little bit of an impasse. Well, ho ho ho, bitches. What's going on? Welcome to Crimbus. Happy Thankmas, everyone. My door's opened itself. Let me just fix that. Oh god, almost tripped over the wiring. How's everyone doing? Dead man's drink, you say? It's exactly what it looks like. Here they are again. They're back. Okay, let's get those Overwatch shots. Come on. One hit. The snipers. A thing of beauty. The snipers unite. This is exactly why we like Colonel snipers, but we hate Dick Simmons. God damn it, Dick. Wow. This is the one? This is the one. Alright, here we go. Here we go, chat. What if I did this? Hey, be careful! Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'll be more careful. Sorry, I'm really clumsy. This happens all the time. I'm so sorry. I really need to be more careful. Oh, I don't know how this has happened. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, we're adrift now. Oh, hold on. No, they're repairing. They are repairing. Fire. We've repaired a bit. We're damaging the fighter. This is actually not going as bad as it first seemed. Because they look like they're actually heavily damaged and not repairing. Our drones are keeping us in the fight. We could actually win this. No, you are winning. Oh, I am winning. We blew it up. We only bloody well went and did it. Look at that. Can we have a random... Okay, so the reason it was going down was because the drones were repairing it. They were such a good investment. I rummaged through my entire library of games that were actually currently installed and went... And I was terrified. Oh, they've got like a whole bunch more dudes. Not a sex. It's a cherry ripe cheesecake. Oh, you can actually fall off. Well, wait, no, I say, what? What just happened there?
I have one grenade left. I'm gonna make it count. I didn't make it count.
Maybe the sacrifice needs to be like, now you have to kill 10 people or something instead of what? Because one, like, look at that. Sacrificed. Didn't even break a sweat.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun.
I don't care. Don't talk to me. Never speak to me or my son ever again. Can you outrun a giant, or will you join Skyrim Space Troops? Sorry, guys.
Certainly. I'll unlock the door for you. Of course, I have to stay with you in there.
Hello there.
Checks out. Welcome, everyone. How we doing? Wyvern, Adam, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Oh, how are we feeling? Is that a reference I see in the title? Have you finally watched the movie? No, I haven't. No, I genuinely haven't. I saw that reference when I was looking up GIFs on Twitter on a post that I did about this game like a few weeks ago. So no, I still haven't seen it. Good, not as warm as the past few days. Yeah, it must be warm over there at the moment. Freezing over here at the moment. Oh, it's like yeah, literally like. I think there's been times that it's literally been like almost 0 degrees. It's between like 0 and 10 degrees all the time. It's ridiculous. For Australia, pretty crazy. I mean, we do get some relatively cold winters in some parts, especially in the state that I live in, but it feels pretty cold. I survived another day of retail. I mean, that in itself is an achievement. Can we get an exclamation mark clap in the chat for Adam for having survived a day of retail? That's quite the achievement. Hey Claire, how you doing? Welcome. Apparently school holidays has begun. Yeah. Good job. I believe that is the case. I believe that is the case, that school holidays have begun. I'm sure you found that out the hard way when all the kids started coming into the store and messing everything up and being absolute brats. The children are out, yeah. Kids in retail stores, I'll tell you what. Kids in public, I'll tell you what. If my child ever behaves like 90% of the children that I see in like supermarkets and retail stores and stuff, the parents just is doing zero to control, I won't hit her, but she will be disciplined. That's for damn sure. Kids in general. Fair enough. I was wondering why it was so much messier than normal. Ah, see, that'll do it. I hadn't seen the kids yet, but I'd seen the aftermath of the kids. And that was the first sign. That was the first red flag. So anyone that's wanting to play tonight, by the way, make sure you're on it now, because apparently there's been an update. There was like I think it was like a 2 gig update or something that I had to do earlier on while I was setting up the stream. I was like, damn, good thing I got that done. We've got, I think they've added mutators now, and some new server regions. Yeah, there's actually an Australian region now, which we probably won't be playing on because Aaron was having issues with ping and we weren't really. So we'll probably still play in the US servers. But it's good that there's those ones available. My legs want to give out from under me. Well, good thing you can, you're sitting now, right? Have a relax. Don't have to stand for a little bit. Did an update earlier. Nice. Yeah, I don't really open Steam that often because I use a third-party launcher that that gets all my launches. So I went to launch it, and then it's like Steam had to do an update because it had to launch that in the background in that specific instance. And then the game also then had to do an update. I was like, gee, I'm glad I loaded it earlier. I think it was only 200 meg, but 8 gig of patching. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, there was like a bunch of numbers and I wasn't quite sure. I'm like, wait, how big is the patch? How big is the thing? Because I did see like an 8 gig number, but then I saw a 200 meg, but then I swear...
Stay a while and listen.
Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, I was like, I swear I saw 2 gigs somewhere as well. I don't even know. Lurk while I drive, prayers for my drive. So exhausted. Everyone, can we have some prayers in the chat for Adam? Get some of these ones in there. Thank you, Wyvern, for the daily prayers. Wait, is the prayer emote? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, is that a sub one? I don't remember. Player, thank you for the prayers. Wyvern, thank you for the prayer emotes. Double prayers, double daily prayers. Wow, you really want Adam to make it home tonight. Surprise, surprise. Be worried if you didn't. But yeah, we are going to be playing. We're going to be playing with Aaron. I gave him a call before. He said he was up. However, it is saying that he's idle. So we'll see about that. I don't see him on Twitch. Nope. So I might have to call him again and make him wake up. It was acting weird? Oh, so you had to do it twice? It's lots of prayers going out there. That's very, very kind for Adam on his drive home. I'm gonna try and call Aaron again. Oh wait, no, it's saying he's online now. We'll give it a minute. We'll see. I'm gonna wait to see. Let's drag that over to this screen for now. We'll wait to see if his goes to streaming. If it says that he's gone to streaming, then we'll know that we'll be able to give him a call. But otherwise, I might have to give him a call anyway to wake him up if he's gone to sleep. But he might be good. It didn't show the first one? Oh, it did on mine. We got the double prayer. Praise to log. Praise. Get those lag praise. The praise. Man, I'm so tired. I swear I can't remember if I was even up early this morning. I'm just so tired. I think I was probably up early. Gotta make sure we make it through to tomorrow though, because tomorrow's the big stream. Not the big stream, just the big week stream. 4 hour Mass Effect stream. I've been like struggling to stay awake in those streams as well, because they're longer. And the Mass Effect stream is a little bit a little bit drier, maybe is the word. It's a little bit less interactions. I don't know. Don't even know. So the server's in Asia East now, Asia Southeast, and Australia Southeast. So theoretically, if I was to play this by myself again, which I will, definitely will. We'll do another stream of this at some stage. We'll probably we'll play on the Australian server, probably, so that I don't get bad lags. So for once in my life, when I'm playing an online competitive game, somebody else can get the lag instead of this guy, just for one time. I mean, it's probably gonna lag on my end anyway. Yeah, well, do my best. You have work tomorrow? No, Ivan, no. Does that mean I can't count on you being in the stream? That is so sad. Honestly, I'm disappointed. Also, hey Monkey! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you been? Ooh, how's life? Oh my goodness, stop. I mean, there's two good things about the Saturday stream for being able to catch it. Number one, it goes for twice as long, so there's twice as long for you to be able to catch it. And for two, well, I guess it's not specific to that stream, but you can have it on in the background. Some people do it. You don't have to. Start at 12, which is now for me. Fair. Well, the VODs are always there. And we, you know, the rest of the streams are always here. But it's a shame that you won't be able to catch it live, but, you know, you gotta make that dosh, gotta make that bread, gotta bring home that bacon, so that you can give it to me! Hey Crips, welcome! Kidding, don't give it to me, that's nonsense. All good, life is a roller coaster, but chill plans for the weekend. Yeah, anything, I mean, like, don't tell me on a live stream, but anything particular going on that's exciting or interesting, or just life be wild? Dog. Chill plans for the weekend sounds fun though. Catching up on some shows or something? Man, I've been needing to catch up on shows for so long, because I get Thursday night, which is the night I have off for streaming, and Sunday night to catch up on shows with my wife, because we watch shows together. And this Thursday night, she was absolutely cooked from work. Like, she'd had a massive day and she had a headache and stuff, so she basically went straight to bed. And then Sunday, I would not be surprised if the same thing happens. It is so hard to catch up on stuff. I'm behind on so many shows. It's so upsetting. Welcome, Crips. How you doing? Bit late, sorry, just woke up. Sleep as long as you need, Crips. Do what you gotta do. I hope you're feeling well. We're gonna try and call Aaron now, I think, because it's about that time. Let's see if he picks up straight away. Let's see if it works first time. You never know. By the way, I'm sorry to say I got XCOM 2 the other day, and you survived 2 missions, became a grenadier, and then died 2 crits through full cover. I mean, that sounds about right. That checks out. That really does check out. Oh, the amount of times I've lost people through heavy cover, like a crit through heavy cover, oh, it actually hurts my soul. Like, if I haven't had many choices, and I've ended up in like some light cover out in the open or whatever, and then they've shot through and they've gotten me, it's, I'm just like, you know, not the end of the world, but when it's through heavy cover, bruh. Alright, here he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
How you doing?
I don't know, every time you call me it doesn't ring, that's so weird. But
Oh,
like,
I
ring
forgot.
early.
Sorry, I completely forgot. We need to go to my stream game channel, if that's alright, so that we can get the viewers being able to listen in real time. So I'm going to switch over to that if you're good with that.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, that should have worked. So we'll just wait for Aaron. Here's the most XCOM thing ever, alongside completely missing a 95% shot. Yeah, true that. I love XCOM, but man, that happens, doesn't it?
Oh.
You're good? You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a bit quiet. I don't know if that's...
That's probably because I'm talking quieter.
Yeah. Because you're up relatively loud on my end. Will you be talking louder, or should I turn you up?
If you could turn me up a little bit, I would do it.
I mean, that already was louder, so you must have talked louder or gone quite close to the mic or something.
Testing, 1, 2, testing.
Yeah, that's not bad. How does that sound, chat? To me, it sounds alright. And if it sounds alright to me, it's probably not too bad for them. It sounds about what it was before, so...
Okay, I turned myself up a little bit.
Ah, okay, there we go. Claire says it's okay. Wyvern says it sounds good. Sick. Sweet.
Alright, I'm in the I'm in the lobby, or not the lobby, the menu.
Alright, I'm gonna send you an invite. And then I'm gonna switch to my other screen so that actually playing the game. Now I randomly had just before I was about to go live earlier on, I randomly had my my transitions in OBS change. Like, usually you've got just your normal fade or whatever, but I've got like a stinger transition that wipes the screen and has like a sound effect. And then it just randomly deleted itself. I have no idea why. I have spent like 10 minutes fixing it. Because it was just gone. So annoying.
Yeah, I had something similar happen to me right just now too, but that's kind of odd.
Yeah, because, oh, actually, just kind of separate thing, but I was so annoyed earlier on today, and I'm hoping that everything's fine. It seems like everything's fine because I haven't heard any problems, seen any problems. But remember how, a Windows update bricked my computer recently, and that caused the calamity and everything was dead, and I had to restart from scratch?
Yeah.
So, I accidentally, like, knocked a cable under my computer desk. It was closer than I thought. I've pushed it back a bit. I need proper cable management, but it's never gonna happen. But I knocked one, and the whole computer turned off. And then I was like, oh, well, that's annoying. I turned it back, I fixed it all up, turned it back on. And then when it booted back up, it's like, installing Windows Update. I'm like, you freaking what, mate? How, what do you mean? I've specifically avoided doing this damn Windows Update so it doesn't brick my PC. And then it was just doing an update. It did the update. Luckily, it seems like things are fine. But I've gone in and I've manually gone in and I've selected everywhere. I've like Googled how to set in like the not the BIOS, the registry and like in the services and everything. I've made sure that Windows Update is disabled, it's off, and it will not update again. But knowing Windows, it will probably update again anyway because screw Windows.
You're what's the word I'm looking for? You're boycotting Windows updates, but I'm curious.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go on like that forever in no man's land with no updates.
Oh, I can do it for a fair while. I can do it for a fair while.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna have to update, buddy.
only at a point where it actually physically stops something from functioning, like if there's something that requires that update, or when Windows 10 becomes obsolete. Until then, I'm gonna boycott those bloody updates because I have never had an experience where doing a Windows update has been a beneficial change. I have seen a beneficial change. I'm sure there are beneficial changes, like security updates. I'm aware that keeping up to date with those is a good idea. But so many times that I've done a Windows update, it has just bricked my whole computer. Or like it has broken something and has made it impossible to do what I need to do. So for now, it can piss off. There was also there was an OBS update as well. I'm like, nah, putting that one off as well.
Yeah.
Because that also
actually,
bricked my my OBS last time I updated it.
That OBS update's pretty important. I guess it doesn't matter for you because you don't have like a mature stream or anything for the most part, but apparently Twitch's terms of service, you're now required to mark your stream if it may be inappropriate for some certain viewers.
Yeah, but that's on Twitch side.
But it's all integrated into OBS now, actually, and OBS now has a drop-down box that like has like a list of things that you can check off, including drugs, alcohol, tobacco, glorification or use, violence, sexual themes,
but
mature language, and the list goes on. And it's all integrated into OBS now.
Right. I mean, I'm sure that's a use to someone, but I literally do all of mine through my Twitch dashboard, and that's all in there, so that would be completely redundant for me. And even when you select a game, it actually, like, selects based on the game whether it's for mature audiences or not. It's like, I literally don't even have to do anything. Even
for
in
the
the
specifically for the
dashboard.
game, yeah. But I have to like mark my streams separately as mature for like vulgarities or profanities, essentially.
Yeah, yeah. If you like swear excessively and stuff. Shall we start a game? So that
Yeah,
we-
and also if you end up going past when I get off, then I'll power through you because I know that you might end up going over a bit. But I just wanted to let you know that I have to get off like right at 6 o'clock my time, which is essentially like 11 your time. But
Okay.
I just have to like get off like right then, just because I'm working like 6:45 this morning somewhere.
Yeah, that's fine. I usually end up like just chatting for like 20 minutes or something. But I mean, theoretically, I should be getting off at that time as well. So
Well, I mean, I was just saying, you know, obviously, if you want to play like a couple extra games after I get off, obviously you can.
yeah,
But to you.
yeah, we'll see how we go. I probably won't. It depends on like if we finish a game like 10 minutes to or something, then I'll play another one because I imagine you'll still have to get off at that time. But if it's like if we finish like right on then I'll just chat for a bit.
We are the threat.
All right, so there's a big update.
The Deep Space Vanguard
There's a
plans
bunch of
on the
things.
to set up a base and retake
I don't
the
really
abandoned colony.
know exactly what to expect. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're okay. The modifiers are random. The mutators, interesting. I'm gonna go Ifrit.
Assault and secure mission is a go, Brimstone 1. You know the
Oh,
objectives
Low
in order
gravity,
They don't
to
ha-
so
command.
weird.
Oh,
Pilot
okay.
out.
You're good?
yeah.
Hey, Adam survived. Welcome back. Press worked. Log saved Adam. They did. I mean, he wasn't really at risk, but
Fire out.
good thing to know he made it back. Alright, let's get these
Warning. Arachnid threat has risen in severity.
refineries on the line. It's F and E.
Brimstone 1, this is Pyre. Let's start filling some canisters, people. Move out.
Bugs! Oh, wait, why have I got the wrong gun? I've only just realized I've got the wrong gun. They must have changed... This canister's rolling down the hill. Come back! They must have, when they updated stuff, their loadouts and stuff must have changed a bit. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I've got, like, default loadout again. That sucks.
Oh shit. Okay.
Whoa! Oh my goodness, that is a lot of gunners. Holy crap. I had like 5 gunners spawn on me. I'm dead. Yikes. Wow, there's literally like a gunner horde. Was that one of the... That could have been one of the mutators that I didn't really pay attention to. Alright, let's try that again. We barely even need a jetpack in this one because of the low gravity. Oh my goodness. Gunners are real. How's it playing for you at the moment, by the way? Because you were saying you had
Pretty
like
good.
some lag issues and stuff last time. This feels like it's actually playing even better than last time. Feels like they may have even optimized it a little bit with the patch, as well as the other stuff that they've added. Which is pretty impressive, honestly, because it was already pretty good, for me at least. You had some issues, obviously, but as a whole, it seemed like it was already doing pretty well, so... Pretty
It
good.
still seems like I'm getting like lower frame rate on this game than some other games, but I don't know, maybe that's just this game.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe I just need to upgrade my CPU and my RAM.
Yeah, because mine's actually running like pretty smooth. I'm not seeming to get any like FPS drops or frame rate. Sorry, or frame rate or lag.
I mean, I'm getting a very playable frame rate, but it just seems low considering my card and all. But I think we talked about that last time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Like,
what's
I
going on here?
don't understand how I'm only getting 70 when on some Resident Evil
Ah,
games I can get like 120 on some Resident Evil games, which are pretty graphics heavy themselves. But then again, these environments are pretty big.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I just got gunned down by like 4 gunners. I'm dead. And I think the canister that I got half the way up has rolled back down the bottom of the hill. Or it's been destroyed. Gee, this is brutal. This must be one of the mutators. It has to be one of the mutators. That's the second time I've died already. Man, I really wish even more so that I'd realized that that I didn't have my sniper, because the sniper is really helpful for taking out gunners. Gonna get stuck here for ages. Oop. I'm gonna die again. Oh my goodness, who is it now? Oh, I was actually getting shot by a friendly there. I am really hurt. Did we actually get any of the canisters back up? Oh, there's one all the way down there. I'm gonna try and retrieve it. Oh, there's someone else going for it. I'm gonna let him get it, and then I'm gonna go up with him. I didn't realize the mutators were just gonna be like randomly added. I mean, I'm not sure quite else. Probably don't really know how else you would do it other than doing it that way. But man, it feels like you could get some real rough modifiers. Oh, here they come! Oh crap! Holy crap! I'm dead.
Oh yeah, we're screwed.
Every time we get like halfway up the hill, like 6 gunners spawn. And they just absolutely shred us. Yeah. Oh, and there goes, the canister blew up as well. So we're back to square one. Man, this is rough.
Ugh.
I could genuinely be so much more help if I had my sniper. Like, I can take these gunners out at range in like a couple hits with the sniper, but this one I have to be pretty close and put in like at least half a magazine. Alright, where are you? You're over there. Oh no, that's Tech Priest, that's not you.
I'm up in at the respawn point.
Alright, I'm gonna wait on this ledge.
I have no clue where you're at. Oh, I see you.
I'm on the cliff. So let me know when you're here. I'm just taking out some of these gunners.
I'm right
And
here.
then we need to... Right? Oh, there you go. We need to try and make a push. Let's go to this one on the left.
That
see
one
if
on the
we can-
ground down there?
Oh. Oh, there's like an invisible wall there, I think?
Yeah, what the hell?
Weird. Yeah, so we're gonna try and get this one.
What kind of invisible... Why is there an invisible wall there? That's
Oh, this
crazy.
one? This one right here. 2,000 ore. Alright, I've got one. I'm gonna try and make it back up. You want to make sure I don't die, hopefully. Try to get in, but the server is full, so if anyone drops, maybe I can get in. Yeah, well, after this one, we'll go again, so you should be able to get in then at the very least. Oh, they're spawning. They're spawning everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, I'm sure.
Oh, and then I just watched the, I specifically, like, landed, I specifically was, like, on a ledge so that it would hopefully stay there. But I just watched it roll all the way down the hill. Not in a rush, just eating my food. Yeah, no worries. I don't even know if we're going to be able to succeed at this. I think we're just going to fail. The gunner spam is insane. And I don't know what, like, I don't know what I can do about it. We'd have to coordinate with, like, everyone to be successful here.
I have the ore canister, but I'm probably gonna die.
Where are you? Bottom of the hill again.
I'm trying to jetpack over here. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a bunch of gunners, like, at the top of, at spawn as well. I'm dead. And the problem is no one is rezzing. I think there's not a whole lot of operators, and also people aren't getting much chance because there's so many gunners everywhere. How far? Oh, did you make it? Or did you
No.
die?
It's down there. That canister down there is the one, I think.
Did it roll all the way back down the hill again?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to... If there's a specific way that we can take that has more likelihood of it
Oh no, there's one right
getting
there.
caught rather than rolling.
How many do we need? Oh, we need 3 still?
We still need 3 because we haven't gotten
I'm gonna
any
grab
so
one right
far.
here.
Alright,
There's one here.
there's one... Yeah, you've got that. Alright, I'm gonna try and protect you. There's people spawning all over you. Wow, you were running so slow. You should be able to sprint with that, shouldn't you? Like, it's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
like, full sprint, but it's still quicker. Okay, where are you? You are. Alright, I'm on you. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, this is where they will all spawn in. Historically. Try and hug the right, sorry, so that if it falls, it will hopefully get caught on a cliff. Okay, now push into that flat area. They're all going to spawn on you. They're everywhere. Okay. Oh, they got you, didn't they?
Yeah.
I was hoping that I could have drawn their fire a bit, but obviously not enough. Did,
They spawned right on top of me.
but the canister is still there, so the strategy did work. It didn't roll. That was the big problem we were having. We kept dying, and then the canister would roll all the way down the hill. So if you can grab it again... Alright. I gotcha. Gunners? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Alright, thank goodness we got somewhere.
Well done, Brimstone One. Proceed on to your
Holy hell, that was like 10 gunners. Yeah, there's some mutator on because we've got mutators in the game now that spawns like 1 billion gunners. It's insane. It's the reason why we've been getting killed every time. Do you think I should pack the heal beacon or the medical station? They have a heal beacon and a medical station. Ah, I don't know. What's the difference? What do they do? Heals every 10 seconds in a 15-meter range. Which one's that? I've never played the support, so I don't know 100%. Oh wait, we actually got all of the ones. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought we'd only got one.
Arachnid threat levels are on the rise. Stay frosty, troopers.
Here they are.
Signal booster location has been designated. Secure the signal booster.
Man, I miss all my fancy trinkets. Medical station has 6 heal packs. Interacts to heal 90 HP per use. Okay, so if the other one just heals in a radius, I would generally say that would definitely be better, in my personal opinion. I think you're going to get more utility out of that. Oh my goodness, I just got rinsed by those 15 gunners. They're everywhere. Yikes. Oh jeez. You guys. Oh, I'm alive. Someone res me. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Everyone's just like in the bunker yeeting out bullets everywhere. What a sight. That's a sight that I've not seen in this game before. Everyone actually in the bunker. No more scan grenade there? Did they get rid of the scan grenade? Interesting. Why is my vision blurred? What's that? I mean, I guess not a huge amount of people were using the scan grenade, but it was like pretty legit. I guess it just wasn't the most effective as a grenade. I wonder if they're going to bring it in as something else. Maybe if it's going to be like an ability for another class or something would be pretty cool. Having a scan ability would be super good. Chem, napalm, and standard. Yeah, that sucks, man. The napalm and the chem grenade's pretty legit. I was rocking the chem grenades before. Oh, shot by something. All right, where are we going? There. Okay, so is this where the base is gonna be? Man, this is gonna be a rough base defense if we're gonna have to deal with so many gunners again. Whoa, what was that? Somebody just did something that like did a massive knockback on all of the bugs. Interesting. You don't get the build boost anymore either. Get extra magazine, pain boosters, and or grenade cooldown. I mean, to be fair, I had said quite a lot that the operator did seem pretty OP. Oh my god, there's so many of them just outside the wall. There's like 20 gunners there. I'm not surprised they've like nerfed a couple of those things, or at least changed them. Oh, that's one spazzing bug. Alright, what's actually our goal here? It's rocket launchers. Oh, I keep pressing tab to switch guns. If I can get a rocket launcher, I can do some actual work against these damn gunners. Ugh. Come on. Give me that rocket launcher. I want that rocket launcher. Give me that rocket launcher. When do we get it? Oh, more bugs. Get to me. Oh, yes, I got a rocket launcher. Okay, this should really help. Alright,
have incoming
It's
threats.
base time. Now, it's very important that I don't die now. Because this rocket launcher could be quite instrumental in our success. Yes, they're everywhere.
Pyre, mobile HQ is transmitting, and we have a
Oh, let me
spaceflyer
jump
location.
properly.
Arc is en route.
Ultra One, I have a lock on your base location. Inbound with the payload. Clear the drop zone.
Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm gonna die probably. Oh! Oh! I'm dead. Someone please get me. Please rescue me. Well, there goes our rocket launcher. I took out about 10 gunners, but then I died, and there's no one here to res me. Ah. Rip.
God,
I'm out of ammo.
best.
That's new. Oh, there's like a wall with like holes in it. Like little gaps to shoot out of. That's good. Provides a tiny bit of cover, but then also you can shoot back. Thank you for the resub, Adam. I appreciate it. Oh, we've got mounted turrets now. Oh, nice. Those things are gonna be amazing. Oh, we did get a melee only. Alright, well. What a rough time to get that. How'd I go, I suppose? Oh, I can't even... It's jetpack. Oh my goodness. Jetpack with low gravity is insane. Can I get one of these gunners? You wouldn't knife a gunner. Is it dead yet? I got it! I stabbed a gunner to death.
Well, I put about 20 bullets into him just now.
Into what?
Into that monster.
Oh, right.
You felt like you accomplished something, but I
Away from the arc's
Thanks for
direct
ruining my life.
Yeah,
That
just
was
a little
real
bit
nice
there.
of you. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it.
warning. Arachnid threat has risen in severity.
I need to hire somebody
For what?
to help me do video editing.
Right. Oh, there's a lot of them here. This is a bad time to be knifing. This is a real bad time to be knifing. Oh, there's grenadiers. Gee. Yeah, I really wish I had friendly fire off. No, there's friendly fire. It's just not. You don't get a huge amount of friendly fire. Have they nerfed the melee in this?
Arc is at 25% complete.
I think they've nerfed it. I'm not doing anything. I actually don't know if the melee only is viable anymore. Oh, where's the actual base? Oh. Right. Get him! I mean, I was getting hits.
Arc is reading 50%
Balance updates kind of suck when it comes to relearning what's good and what's crap in the game. Yeah, they're like I'm assuming that all up it's going to be better, but oh wow, I've just flown for miles. But there's definitely a bunch of things that are feeling certainly different. Oop.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's so many of them over there. If only I could shoot at them. Jeez. This is insane. And there's a grenadier bombing from afar as well. Ah, I keep pressing. You do it? I'm dead.
I just don't understand why screen tearing gets so bad in some games.
Do you have screen tearing?
Yeah, I gotta turn on VSync.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I think I just have VSync on by default. Pretty much
Yeah,
everything.
but I just, like, it sucks because it limits your frame rate.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but yeah, if you've got like a really good card, you want to get the most out of it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dying so many times. There are two types of mutators, arachnid mutators and scenario mutators. Right. Is that what they were? Alright, oh my god, there's a bunch of dudes there. Just need to leave. How have I still not gotten grenades back yet? It's been forever. Okay, I need to make it to this LZ.
What?
I'm so close. So close. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's on that side. I just ran around and I didn't need to. Dropship entered. Prepare for takeoff. Oh, wait. Are they not going to allow you to leave now? Or is that... Oh, no. Okay. It's just... That's so you know where the exit zone is.
Ben, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, dude.
Oh! A bug got in the
How
dropship.
have you been? How have you been, Ben?
How have you been? How have you been?
How have you been, Ben? You said I'm a girl. I don't think I called you otherwise, did I? I might have said dude or something, but that's kind of just more of a interchangeable term in my opinion.
How have you been? Is what I heard, so...
I feel like the words man and dude like aren't necessarily...
Oh, especially in Australian terminology. I know you're not Australian, but in Australian like terminology, guys, dude, man, bruh, they're all completely interchangeable.
Yeah, I figured you were messing with me. I was all, okay. I was like, this has never been a conversation that we've ever had to have before.
Or mate, yeah, that's another one.
I'm trying to figure out a good balance between game volume and... Talk again real quick, Isaac?
Yeah, what's up? It's me. Woo!
Okay, that's a good...
I did
I
it.
think that's a good balance between game and... you. Okay, you said I'm a girl. Girl equals guy in real life. Just messing with you. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing excellent. Thank you. Crips, welcome, welcome. Crips is somebody that one of your viewers, is it right or no?
Yes.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't positive. I'm
Yeah,
just
they're
sitting in
regular.
the drop ship, by the way.
Yeah, me too. I'm not Because I'm not allowed to use my gun for another 2 minutes, so there's no point me doing anything other than just
I'm not
waiting.
even I just don't care. I only care about myself.
Well, if you kill them, like you shoot out of the dropship, you kill them, you get more points. So.
Well, there's too many people standing in front of me. I don't want to kill somebody on accident.
Do it. Just believe.
Crypto said just popping up from Isaac stream to see that. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Appreciate it.
Made it. So someone's still doing some scanning. So there must be a new scanning item.
Apparently, Crip says also a girl according to her bio.
Yeah.
Or so says Ben.
Alright, that's some levels. I'm interested to see how this goes. 64 gunners killed. Yikes!
Yeah, are you... Now I'm wondering, is Ben a girl? Are you a girl, Ben? I mean, I haven't met many girls with the name Ben, but, you know, it's okay, you know what I mean? I'm just curious.
Ben, short for Bartholomew. It's classically a female name, I guess. Oh, there's a scan beacon at level 14, but you'd have to sub out a healing ability for it. Okay. Alright, I have to check my loadout now, because everything's changed a bit. They've reset everything. So that's my sniper. That's the one I want. I want to get my better in there. Oh, I've got scan grenades now. The hunters have scan grenades now. Interesting. I've got interesting. High X grenades, chem grenades, and scan grenades. There you go.
What have you been up to, Ben? It's been a long time since I've really talked to you. I feel like you popped in the other day, but I forgot when.
I also do get scan beacons as well. I need ammo for my strap.
Hello there.
Hey Nick, how you doing? The melee is over. Now I can use guns. Also, I'm going to spin the wheel while I'm looking at this. I think I want mags. Hey there. There you go. Premium hello there. Hold on, I need to do it manually now. Where is it? Oh, it's on cooldown. Sorry, you're going to have to wait.
Oh yeah, when I was playing Star Wars, yeah, that's what I thought. I knew it was like just a couple days ago or something, but
oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. Less damage.
Yeah,
from
you.
range 6.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, you said it looked like Uncharted. That's right. I think I didn't stay on much longer after that, anyway. And you said you never played it. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, your sound is from Discord, of course. Well, hello there, Adam. There you go. Premium hello there. And we gotta remember Dead Space 3. Crips, why would you bring up Dead Space 3? Why would you bring this up? I thought we were friends. I thought things could be good. I thought that... Is it because somebody mentioned Uncharted? That's nothing like Dead Space 3. How dare you do this? I'm trying to have a good, fun time, killing bugs, stomping bugs, remembering the good times, and you bring up the worst game in the history of humanity, Dead Space 3. How dare you? There we go. Rant over. If anyone wants to join in, do so now. Because we're going to join up a game soon.
They sound Aussie, that's right.
You want to watch the world, Ben? Fair. Yeah, that's me.
And Ben said, shrimp in the barbie.
That's me, mate. Chuck another shrimp on the barbie. Mate. It's definitely how we talk.
It's funny. You exaggerating your Australian accent actually sounds like somebody trying to do an Australian accent.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, it's like when you do a southern accent, because it's like that's like almost a kind of exaggerated American accent as well. You know, certain sect of it anyway.
Hey, I've practiced my southern accent for a long time. Thank you very much. I have a very.
Are you saying that I haven't practiced my bloody Struth Australian accent, chucking shrimp on the barbie, mate? You saying that I haven't practiced that?
That time was a bit better.
Crikey,
I feel
mate.
like you tried more. You put a little more effort into it.
Don't Oz call shrimps prawns like we do in the UK? Yeah, that's part of the meme. No one actually
Well-
calls them shrimps. They're prawns.
We call them either or, but I think there's actually a differentiation.
There is
between
a
the
whole...
two.
Yeah, it's not... They're not interchangeable. There's, like, different things. Like, they're not... It's not shrimp is prawn and prawn is shrimp. There's, like, all sorts of different variations of them.
Yeah, they're probably two different things in general. I think prawns are generally bigger, but I've seen some
Yeah.
pretty big shrimp before too.
Yeah, prawns are definitely bigger. Generally
Oh Lord,
speaking.
things are getting political. Ben said, "What are your thoughts on the submarine?" I don't know.
Ooh.
What are the what are
My-
the general thoughts on that?
My chat was talking about... My chat was talking about that before, and I sort of skimmed over it a bit.
Well, I just like
what a
heard
start,
about
by the
like
way.
billionaires or like some rich people in a submarine to go like on like they were basically looking for treasure in the ocean. I think they went on a treasure hunt in the ocean. It was like some true.
No, they were
pirate.
doing the Titanic sightseeing thing or whatever. Is most of what they were doing. They were going down to see the Titanic.
I bet you that they were looking for like artifacts or something because
The main
They-
people that I feel bad for is like the kid who didn't actually want to go, but their billionaire dad brought them. And like one other dude that actually might have some merit in some way or another. But basically the dude that like ran the whole thing just cut corners on safety and was like, oh, safety doesn't matter, people are too safe, and then he got everyone killed and he's a moron.
well, what I don't know anything about it, but what I heard was that they
Let's go
took the
Cerberus,
submarine
by the way.
further. They took the submarine further deep than it was actually rated for.
Yeah, because they deliberately didn't get safety checks and like get it verified by anyone that had like any places that do, I don't know what you call them, but like there's places that do safety checks on all these things and make sure it's properly up to spec. And he made some special type of instead of just doing what previously had been done, making it sturdy in a certain way using a certain material, he used some like he made some new sort of like a composite thing or whatever. There was like multiple things, and it just wasn't very strong, and it just wasn't rated for that. And then he didn't get it tested or checked by anyone, and then surprise, surprise, it imploded and everyone died. And also like the portcullis or the hole, the window was rated for way shallower than they went down as well apparently, so that could have also had a lot to do with it.
Crips said. I'm just. Crips said, I suck with accents. The only one I can really do is the southern one because I am from the southeast.
Yeah.
Did you catch what I said? What I said there? I said blood. I mean Crips.
Oh, that was a terrible throw. Why blood?
Bloods and Crips. Oh yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
It's a California thing, I guess.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure what that reference is.
The gangs.
Oh,
There's the
okay.
Bloods and then there's the Crips.
Right.
Good capture, Brimstone 1. Next objective is now available.
There's a lot of bugs.
Move to the next objective location. Fire out.
I understood that reference. I didn't. I have, but I don't like them, so I don't eat them. They couldn't get anything. They were sealed in from the outside. Oh, this is a different sentence. They couldn't get anything. Oh, go away! They were sealed in from the outside and couldn't get out until they get back. Yeah, but the main reason that was a problem was because the guy just decided that he was the authority on what was safe and didn't get it checked by anyone, and then lo and behold it wasn't up to standard, and then there was nothing they could do after the fact because yeah, there was no way to get out or do anything.
There's still a fuse to it.
They just died.
Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the bit, Crips. Okay, so Ben said, I think the submarine imploded as soon as they went down. Crip said it was going deeper than it's rated. Not surprising, the amount of excess pressure would have done it pretty quick. And then
Yeah.
Cripps cheered a bit and said names completely unrelated from the gangs, I swear.
Yeah, apparently it was like on an 8-hour journey or something, and they heard things were not going properly at like an hour and 45 minutes in. Which, for an 8-hour journey, they've basically only just set off, and it's already gone tits up. But yeah, basically, as I understand it, basically the dude that owned the company and who was also the pilot was just a moron who thought he was like smarter than everyone else and got everyone killed.
Ugh.
Right, there's rocket launchers here. But... The CEO is dead, idiot. Yep. He was an idiot, and now he's a dead idiot.
Area is secure. I say again, area is secure.
No one would give a damn if it was just him. And I think a lot of people still don't give a damn because a lot of the rest of the people were also just billionaires that everyone is conditioned to hate at the moment because of how bad everything is and how they're just sitting in their ivory towers doing nothing. But yeah, like mainly that dude, absolute moron.
Location is established. Stand by for the ARC ETA 1 minute.
Brimstone 1, this is Vulture 1. Payload is loaded up and en route. Clear the drop zone.
No comment. You aren't an idiot, Isaac. The CEO is. Yeah. I knew what you were saying. But I am an idiot, so that also tracks.
Payload is on the deck.
Okay, we've got the arc. Well, now that we've covered the more political side of it of the stream.
Yeah.
Ballet? Question mark?
Yeah. Good segue.
That's how it ran last time. So.
I've been learning how to do jumps in ballet, but my ankle has a touch of tendonitis, I think. But I've been monitoring the situation, and I've been taking a bunch of anti-inflammatory herbal supplements and drinking coffee and limiting my beer intake to a certain amount that helps with inflammation.
Herbal supplements, eh?
Yeah. So one's French maritime. It's the extract from French maritime pine tree or something. It's called hypnogenol, and it's supposed to be like one of the world's strongest antioxidants, but also is anti-inflammatory.
Right.
Amongst some other things like turmeric and boswellia, things that are supposed to be anti-inflammatory herbal supplements. And coffee, like I said, coffee, apparently I did some research. Coffee is anti-inflammatory, so I've been drinking coffee every day.
But have you learned Swan Lake yet?
No.
Wow.
But the jumps are fun. I'm just trying not to fuck up my ankle permanently.
Fair.
But I actually have a ballet lesson coming up this morning after some of my work.
He's in California, so he must be a hippie. Are you in California?
I do live in California.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought you were... Oh, I don't really know. I don't know states and cities in America, so...
ARC has been fired. Data from the seismic pulse looks good. Expect a horde inbound to your location. ETA now. Attention. Elevated
Where are they all?
threat levels have been detected.
I'm over there. Are they gonna come from this
Nah.
side?
I don't know that I'm a hippie, but I'm just, I'm just a guy trying to make it out in the world.
Just trying to do my best. Oh, there they are.
Don't be
weed's
hating on
good.
us Californians just because we're allowed to smoke weed.
I'm not. I don't want to smoke weed. Do what you want. I don't want it.
Well, that's because it's probably not even legal over there. You probably don't even have the option.
No, I don't think it is, but I still wouldn't want to even if it was.
You hear the pretentiousness?
Yep. That's it. That's what it is. You think you're better than me?
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
You and your not smoking
I wouldn't
pot
want
and
to.
doing
I wouldn't want
drugs.
to do those drugs.
Those hard drugs. They make your brain rot.
And actually, I just found out THC from marijuana is anti-inflammatory as well.
Yeah.
So I have
I'm
an
aware of
excuse
that.
to smoke even more.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness, there's so many of them on this south wall.
So they give you like one grenade. Oh, it has. I see it.
It's
Cools
cooldown, yeah. I just
Takes forever to
remember.
cool
I just
down.
realized actually. I think I had an ability that shortened the grenade cooldown that I don't think I have anymore. That's something I'll miss. Oh, what? How many are there? Oh, we're getting already.
Keep up the fight, troopers.
I don't even know where the enemies are at this point. Are they on the other side?
There was just an enormous stack of them on the south wall, and now there's another big stack on the south wall. Whoa, yeah, here they are. Oh, grenadier. That's grenadier. I'm gonna deal with that.
Alright, my goal is to become rich by next time we talk.
Oh yeah. What, by
Yeah.
by doing drugs everywhere all the time, selling drugs? You're gonna become a drug dealer? Is that the
Now
plan?
I'm gonna smoke weed and make videos.
Oh, okay.
That's that's what it is. I mean, that's my life. I mean, that's pretty much my life already. But
Are
I'll
they
just do more.
directly correlated with each other, or?
Oh yeah, because if I didn't smoke the weed, I wouldn't be able to make the videos. I'd
Oh,
drive
okay,
myself
that's fair,
crazy. Why do you think so many people in the TV and film industry smoke?
Because they have a lot of money and they have access to it.
It's because they're directly proportional.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Creativity.
That tracks. Yeah. Okay, South Wall is clear for now. Objectively, South Carolina is towards dead last in most metrics you want to be high up in. Right.
South Carolina?
South Carolina, apparently, yeah.
I've been to both North and South Carolina. I mean, I wasn't particularly impressed, but I didn't think that they were that bad either. But then again, I wasn't there very long, and I was limited as to where my visitation region was.
They're pretty crap, but you know, I've been there.
They didn't seem that bad.
Just crapping all over Cripps' home place. Ow! Stepped in front of me.
I mean, like I said, they definitely weren't the most impressive places I had been, but they definitely were. They were decent. They looked nice. Nice.
Yeah, they look nice.
They looked. They
High
looked
price.
decent. There were like trees and stuff. You know what I mean?
There was places. there was buildings, I guess.
Right. I heard that they have some pretty good vinegar. No, that's North
Sorry,
Carolina.
what?
No, I was gonna say it's a barbecue.
They look
that's
pretty
vinegar.
nice, and I've heard they've got some pretty
Vinegar.
good vinegar. Wow, high
No,
praise.
barbecue. North Carolina, I was thinking, not South Carolina, but they're probably similar in a lot of ways in this sense. But the southern food, I guess North Carolina is known for barbecue, but specifically like vinegar-based barbecue or something.
Right. Thank you
And
for the
I-
follow, FMG. Thank you very much. Continue. Sorry, it's just.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to try it when I was over there, but I wanted to.
How are you enjoying the mutators? we had a mission before that was ridiculous. It was spawning like 20 friggin' gunners at a time. It was insane. Yeah, I'm not really sure what mutators are on this time, but it definitely makes it more interesting. That's for sure.
Man, I must be playing this game on the Nintendo Switch.
Why, you're getting like 20 FPS or something?
Yeah, like 25. What the hell, dude?
I mean, there's a lot of particle effects at the moment. Mine's like... I don't think mine's going that badly, but it's definitely not like doing the best.
My graphic settings are really high, but like I even bumped some of them down like while we were playing.
Yeah. Ow!
Maybe it's the 4K thing is hit, but I don't know.
I mean,
it's so
that
crazy.
would do it. That would definitely...
I
As
think
soon
it's
as
just
you...
how many enemies there are, yeah, and particle effects, like you said, all the dust and colors and crap.
When you scale up, like after you go past 1080, you definitely start seeing a lot of frame rate drops.
But see, I mean, like on the Resident Evil games, I could put them up to 4K with like almost max settings and like be getting at least 80 FPS consistently. But it's just this world's so big, I think, and there's too many enemies.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. And honestly, I think they've actually done a decent job of optimizing it compared to like some other games that I've seen. But it is still early access. And there's a lot going on.
It more. I'm
Right?
hoping.
Yeah, they will. I imagine they will. I know they're adding content, but they should also be like working to make the game more stable.
I mean, it seems pretty good, like the way it runs so far, but yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I think it's also... Oh, well, actually, with the counter, I suppose you do have a frame rate counter. But when it gets this hectic, it can be hard to even tell sort of how smooth it's going, because there's just so much going on. But if you got the counter, yeah, pretty crazy. Gunner mutators sound nuts. I keep getting the fast warriors mutator. Loved it. Yeah, no, the last mission we have, I killed 64 gunners by the end of it. It was actually insane. We almost didn't win because every time we went down to try and get the ore canisters, on the way back up, we'd just get like literally between 10 and 20 gunners pop up out of nowhere. And because they changed a bunch of stuff, I didn't have my proper loadout, so I didn't have my sniper to actually deal with them properly. So we were just getting absolutely shredded. 197 kills. Wow, I really carried this team. Yikes. And we won! Our team won! Is this Aaron's first time in a multiplayer game? Apparently, question mark? Not including
Who was
co-op,
that?
of course.
Whoever that was, normally I'll say, hey, anyone's welcome here. Whoever said that, you're not welcome over here.
Get out of here. How dare you.
We don't want your kind here.
Wow. My main mod. Sorry, you're gone now. Aaron has decreed it, apparently. You get sniped from every angle. Legit, like... We'd get the canister half the way up the hill, and the worst thing about it, we'd get the canister half the way up the hill, 20 of them would spawn, you'd get caught in this ridiculous crossfire, killed instantly, and then the canister would roll back down to the bottom of the hill, and we'd have to start again. Actually insane. Yeah, that was an experience and a half. Do I still... Yeah, so I don't still have the, It's a shame I don't have the grenade... The thing that makes my grenades cool down quicker anymore. Because that thing was pretty damn good with my chem grenades. Maybe the operator has it now or something. Or the Bastion. If anyone's wanting to join in, by the way, now is the time to do so. !link will get you my Steam account that you can add me and then join in. You're welcome to join in with us.
Crib said South Carolina's far worse than North Carolina.
It wasn't related to skill, but his reaction to the frame rate. Yeah, that's what Adam was talking about when he was like, have you never played a multiplayer before?
Well, my point I don't think Adam got the context, which was my point is I have a 7900 XTX, which is a 24 gigabyte graphics
Yeah.
card. There's no reason I should be getting 25 frames per second.
He's got the equivalent of like a 4080 or a 4090 or something, so that's why he's like weird about it.
The only card that's better, the only consumer graphics card that's better than my card is the 4090.
Yeah.
So it's like
So you should not be getting frame rate issues.
Yeah, if this is our current generation of technology, that's what I'm saying. They need to fix. They need to do something with this game. I don't know what, but they need to do something. Like, what's the point of having 4K and max settings if like no card can support that?
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
that's why I never buy the latest stuff, because they always make this stuff before other stuff, like before games are able to actually utilize that. That's just how the industry works. So you will have to wait a while before you get the full usage out of it. And also, as we've discussed before, you will be almost certainly seeing some bottlenecks from the CPU because your graphics card is so good. It's definitely going to be getting bottlenecks by the CPU unless you've got a real top of the line CPU, which I don't think you do. I think you've got a good one, but it's not like top of the line.
No, yeah, mine could definitely be updated, and it's like crazy how you spend $1,100 on a graphics card, and then you have to buy a new PSU, and then you have to buy a new CPU
how it is.
and RAM.
That's especially modern gaming these days. That's how it is. Hey Omega, how you doing? Fell asleep and forgot about Snooty Bug Game? Well, you're here now. Welcome. Yeah.
Adam,
I think he's also
only 'cause it's Adam.
he's also saying because you're comparing a single player to a multiplayer game, and there's a lot more going on in there's more entities and stuff in motion in a multiplayer game, so you will usually get like lesser frame rates and stuff. Extra entities in terms of bugs and players. Yeah, there's and that's what I've been saying. There's just a lot going on, but at the same time, yeah, there is because of how good the card is. There's basically there's just a lot of bottlenecks. There's the fact that the game is still in early development. That will no doubt be some sort of a bottleneck. There's the CPU not being top of the line as much as the graphics carded, which will be a bottleneck. There's the fact that there are simply so many entities on the screen that the servers also have to help carry the load and render everything, which may not necessarily translate into FPS drops for you, but it will definitely translate into lag and different issues in general, just a slowdown in general. And then if you're running it on 4K, that will also be a bottleneck because that just slows things down in general because it's rendering a much higher resolution and stuff. There's probably just a bunch of things working together.
I'm gonna put it on 200% render resolution, and I'm gonna see see how low of a frame rate I can get. No, but the game crashed on me, so I'm reloading it in now.
In order to balance the game and actually give you a challenge, there needs to be more enemies to challenge for the higher amount of enemies. More enemies to be a challenge for the higher amount of enemies. Yeah. Maybe it's just Aaron. Maybe it is. Maybe he isn't treating his PC with care. Maybe the PC is too high from the Wii. These are all valid possibilities.
I think once I get my CPU upgraded, it should make a difference.
That will make a big difference, yeah.
That's all speculation on my part, but I've talked to someone else and they kind of said something similar. As I'd probably just need a better CPU. I mean, my CPU has a lot of cores. It's like 12 core, but it's not. It's an older generation. It's like Ryzen 3 or something, I think.
If you're running a equivalent of a 4090, you will need a I don't know AMD or Ryzen, but you'd need an equivalent of like a current gen i9 to really get everything out of it, which I'm assuming yours is probably an earlier gen i7 or something equivalent, so it will be getting bottlenecked.
Yeah, I think I'll have to look into it more, but I'm guessing because I have like Ryzen 5th gen, I think, so I think if I get Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9, then that should probably help a lot. But yeah, okay, I'm back in.
Yeah, I'm launching up the next game.
Thank you for the follow, Crips. I appreciate it. Thank you.
More enemies for more players. I thought that's what you meant. Just woke up and
Man.
wanted to see what was going on. Well, we're killing bugs. So you can process wonderful graphics with your card, but can you process many entities? Well, I mean, I think that one does also have a decent amount of VRAM and stuff, so there should be
Oh yeah.
a decent ability to
24
do that.
gigabytes.
But again, like I said, there's just going to be a bunch of bottlenecks. Even though the card may be like top of the line, there's just bottlenecks before that will be stopping it.
I just turned the graphics down even more, so we'll see what happens now. I put it to what was considered high preset.
Alright, we've got, so the conditions we've got, explosive mace, melee
Wait,
has
which
a
one are we
chance to
joining?
cause... Oh, I'm just reading the mutators at the moment. Just
No,
choose
the
one
squad,
and then I'll join. Troopers quickly
Good demon.
regenerate health over time, and special... oh, there's just more bugs. Okay, cool. Alright, demon, here we go. Whoa! Yikes! I spawned into
gonna go-
death!
I'm gonna go hide in a sewer.
That is classic Aaron. Classic Aaron maneuver right there.
Stone 1. Proceed on to your next target after rearming. Fire out.
Jeez. Oh, what a time to reload!
No, but seriously, okay, I'll just. In fact, does it? Probably not, but it's worth asking. Does anyone in your chat do
Be advised.
video editing by any chance, or want to make some extra money and know how to edit? Well, might be willing to learn a new program, aka DaVinci Resolve. It's free.
I mean, I do.
I'm literally hiring right now.
I do editing. I don't think I...
Do you want a video editing gig?
I
or
mean-
what? I'll leave it open to you if you're interested.
Part of me says yes, but then the other part of me says I probably don't have the time to do it because I can't even edit for
I was
myself.
gonna say, yeah.
so-
I was like, I'm like, hey, if you want to do it, I trust your instinct, but yeah, you're already packed on time as it is, Daddy.
Yeah, daddy.
Daddy. Well, because I had a friend. Well, I mean, I'll use the word friend. You know, I use the word friend lightly, not because I don't like the person, but just because,
Rough.
you know, of course, friend and acquaintance are two different things. Let's face it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have a good
Oh,
acquaintance who is a streamer who does video editing, and I really think could probably use the money, but I haven't had a chance to get on a Discord call with them to discuss the logistics, like pay and everything. But essentially, I'm looking to do a trial run with somebody where I can pay them X amount of dollars to edit, you know, X, Y, and Z or whatever, and then see how it goes, and then potentially have a lot more work coming for them. Because my goal is to scale up my video business. I'm getting paid for some video jobs soon. I'm going to spend a lot of that money into marketing, and my intention is to get a lot more jobs, but I'm going to need help with the editing side. And it's either I could hire some company and outsource the work to them, or I could find somebody maybe over Twitch ideally, or somebody that maybe I have a little bit more of a personal connection with in some way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Adam says that they're trained in video editing, but they haven't done it in ages, so they're rusty AF.
I mean, I don't mind a learning curve, but sounds like Adam's just more or less making conversation than saying he wants the position.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are welcome to, like, DM each other or whatever if
I
you're
will say-
genuinely interested in it.
I will say learning curve is fine because there's probably going to be a learning curve either way, but keeping in mind that there's already going to be a learning curve with learning DaVinci Resolve, considering it is a bit different than some other editing softwares.
I mean, he's pretty decent with tech, and honestly, learning it depends on like the scale and the difficulty, like the intricacy of the video editing you want to do. Because video editing itself, to a relatively moderate degree, is not that hard to learn.
Well,
But
yeah, it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I really wouldn't be asking a whole lot of whoever this person is. Like, I would be doing, like, the color grading and stuff. I mean, if somebody knew how to do color grading and stuff, that would always be a plus, but that is not at all what I'm looking for. I would probably feel more comfortable doing that kind of stuff myself anyway.
Yeah.
But essentially just like organizing through clips, sequencing them chronologically for whatever event it might be, wedding, whatever, putting the clips in an order that makes sense, putting the music on the background, syncing the clips to the music, making it look nice, putting text in the beginning of the video that looks nice.
So yeah, that's like easy
Basic
level stuff. That's
yeah.
like real basic stuff.
It's just time consuming because like for a 3 to 5 minute highlight video, it takes me like 8 hours to sequence it out.
Yeah,
it's like I know I could probably do it quicker, but I'm like kind of OCD. But it's like if I know someone could do it and like make some money from it and be happy with that, like, and I could still charge enough on the editing side to where I'm still making a profit too, but still able to get the work done quicker. So because
the problem is I imagine
suffering.
The problem is I imagine you're getting like several hours of like original like in content to begin with that you then have to edit down to like 5 minutes. So that is
so
the
you
big
just have to like
time-consuming
sprint
part.
through it and find the best clips and pull the clips and throw them on there, and then I just usually throw all the clips chronologically, which luckily the clips, when you upload them into DaVinci Resolve, they automatically, I guess based on timestamps, like organize themselves based on chronological order, so that makes it a lot easier.
Right.
All you have to do is go from like literally the first clip on the list and work your way down and scrub through them. And then sometimes you might get just one usable couple-second clip from one clip, if that makes sense, or you might get multiple if it's a longer clip, right? So just depends.
Yeah. Omega, he's using Dimitri Resolve. Yes, Dimitri Resolve. DaVinci Resolve. It's not the Russian version. It's DaVinci Resolve.
There's two main reasons why I'm looking for someone like this is because one, like I said, I want to get even more clients and more work and make even more money. But also currently with my current workload, without me even scaling up at all, I'm so busy that my clients are suffering. And I tell them like a week, and they oftentimes have to wait like 3 weeks or more for their stuff. And you can imagine most of them aren't very happy about that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm like trying to figure it out the best way I can. So it's like everyone wins in this case, right? Like somebody makes money from doing this editing. I don't have to do as much work and can book more clients and make even more money for less work. And then my clients also benefit in the sense that they don't have to wait 3 weeks for their fucking video.
Yeah. Omega, it's fine. I was just taking the piss. It's fine. I know you don't know. It's fine. How much work you're looking for? Dorito Resolve. That's my favorite editing software. Dorito Resolve. I resolve to eat the Doritos.
You know they have organic Doritos?
They have like veggie Doritos that are like made of what is it? What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? The purple vegetable that's not an eggplant. Beetroot. I have like beetroot Doritos.
Interesting. They have those?
Yeah. Well, I think technically they're veggie ones. They're purple, and they have some beetroot in them, I think, but they're mostly other stuff.
So these ones aren't vegan or anything. I think they still have cheese in them, but they're organic, so they don't have like the MSG and like other crap that they put into Doritos.
Oh yeah.
But they're still Doritos, and they actually still taste pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they're more expensive, and you get a much smaller bag.
Always,
but I mean,
yeah, of course.
it's kind of like moderation anyway, right? Like you could either buy a big bag of Doritos that have like MSG and crap, but that's probably terrible for you in it, and like eat like a ton of them, or just like buy these organic ones. Yeah, you spend more money for less, but do you really need to be eating all those chips anyway?
Yes, I need to eat them all. Omega, if you're potentially interested, I'm sure he's got his DMs open. You got your DMs open on Discord, right? Alright.
Yeah, Discord and or Twitch, either way.
Yeah. If you're interested, give him a DM. I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely interested in working out something with somebody. I'm really serious about it. It's not like I'm just saying it and I'm not gonna end up hiring anybody. Like I really do need the help, 100%. So.
Yeah, he says.
I can't promise like big glorious amounts of money right away, but I'll try to make it as fair as I can for both parties to begin with, you know.
Yeah. He says that he's like he doesn't do any video editing, but he has no idea how to edit. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, it's pretty basic stuff, so it could be picked up relatively easily.
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is free, so if you're interested in it and you haven't done any video editing, I would highly suggest downloading DaVinci Resolve as soon as you get a chance and like watching some videos online. Just watch some basic how-to videos about DaVinci Resolve, and like the biggest thing is like with any editing software is learning the hotkeys, because you don't want to like click the blade tool and click the selector tool. You have to know how to do the hotkeys, or else you're going to be taking up twice as much time.
And that does not take long. Like honestly, 90% of editing is like just having the clips that you need, like in the certain places, like just having the clips available, and then just looking at the length of the clip and just trimming clips, like just dragging a thing to trim the clip so that it's, you know, cutting off the parts that are just waffle or whatever, or like have extra bits in them that you don't need, and then making sure the audio is synced, like that's, and then putting in just like little text boxes every now and then for the most sort of the basic stuff. Like it's super straightforward to learn, really.
Although that being said, while it is pretty straightforward to learn it, in theory it takes a lot of practice to be good at it. But not to say you couldn't be good at it right away, but
to do it like efficiently, like to, you know,
also
not
just to
waste
have a
time
creative eye, right? Like you gotta exercise that creativity
yeah,
a bit
sure.
to like know what looks good and what doesn't. But I think if you have good judgment, then that's probably a great start.
Yeah, well, after a certain amount of doing it, you will just intuitively, you'll look at something and you're just like, oh yeah, that needs to go there and that needs to be edited in that way. And you can sort of pick it up pretty easily.
So, and like what you mentioned is, I know what you were saying about like dragging and like cutting out the parts. So what I've been doing in DaVinci Resolve is I've done something a little bit different. Is I think most editing softwares have this, but DaVinci Resolve for sure does. Is there's what's called in and out points, and they're in and out markers. So like what I'll do is, since I might actually want multiple pieces of like one long clip, is I'll go through and I'll scrub through it and I'll find my in point and my out point and mark those. And then I could like drag it off of that clip and it'll basically just pull that piece for me. Right. And then that way I can just keep going through the clip at that point in the preview window and like find another section that I want and in and out it and then pull it out. If that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have that on my software, or at least if I use that. But I kind of understand the idea of it.
It's mostly just useful for like, if you know that you're gonna possibly be pulling, like, if I'm at a wedding, right, I might want like 2 or 3 clips from that one greater clip, so like, instead of having to drag that clip onto the timeline 3 times and then like cut out my pieces, like, the in and out point just is like makes it a little bit quicker to where I could just in point, out point, drag, and then I just have that little piece that I wanted. And then I could adjust it further from there if I wanted, make it longer or shorter or whatever.
Well, I think
it's still like, yeah.
I think the way that you're describing it, there is probably a similar thing that I do where I use the split tool, where I'll split it where I know that I'm gonna need to drag it from. So that sounds like the same
idea.
sort of thing.
Yeah, that's completely, probably takes almost like exactly the same amount of time as it would take me to do the method that I'm using, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, because it gives you a grab point on either end of the clip, so I imagine it's basically the same thing.
Or just use the blade tool and just cut out that piece real quick or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the equivalent, yeah. Because I just click on it and press S, which is split in the program I use.
I guess the reason I don't do it that way is because I don't, and I guess, with, like, how you mentioned, like, with the wedding or something, I might have, like, a few hours worth of footage, so it's, like, putting all those clips on the timeline would crowd up my timeline so quickly. Or even just putting like one of those long clips,
long
right?
ones, yeah,
it
yeah.
would just be like, yeah.
Yeah, man, I hate having to do like massive long pieces of footage. It's such a nightmare. Just like visualizing it in the timeline is just such a pain. He's he's inning and outing at a wedding? Yes. He's whipping it out and then he's putting it back in. He's taking it out again.
Yeah, that's how I get a tip.
I mean, that is one way to get the tip, yeah. Possibly not the tip you're looking for, but...
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I don't get the tip. They get the tip.
I'm sorry, that's, alright. Okay, then. Whoever floats your boat. What is happening here?
I guess maybe I just go to
I
some
need to
really
get-
weird weddings.
I need to get on that shit before it goes. At least he pulls out. Yeah, well, you wouldn't want bride getting pregnant on her wedding night. Oh,
From the videographer.
that would be kind of sus.
Officer 1 reports successful pickup. We're coming home.
Well, that was another successful mission. So if we jump straight into another one, it will probably cut off at about the time you need to go. Do you want to...
Okay, yeah, that's fine with me. I don't have like a heart. I know I said I do, but I don't. Give me 1 second. Actually,
160.
I mean, you could still start it. I'll probably just have to. I'll just wait at the respawn point.
Yeah.
I'm fine even if I go a few minutes over it, because it's not like I don't think I really have to do anything per se. I just need to like
Alright.
get out the door and go, because it's not that far from me, and I'm leaving myself a lot of excess time in reality.
Distracted by the sus talk and didn't make the extraction. Well, Adam, I've got no sympathy for you. You were thinking with the in and out, and you should have been thinking with the gun. Man, it's really... no, I should keep that. Yeah, I think I keep everything that I've got there.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom and stuff. You can start it whenever you want. I'm gonna
Alright.
go start some coffee too, I think, real quick.
Alright. Anyone that's wanting to join in, now is your chance. !link to be able to add me on Steam, and then you can join in and play with us. We're gonna play at least, possibly only one more game, maybe another one, depending on how quickly it wraps up. Aaron will only be playing this one, but I might do another one depending on how much time I've got. I was thinking with the gun, but didn't see the extraction notification. You were thinking with the wrong gun, Adam. You were thinking with the wrong gun. And it wasn't until you said that you were going to the drop zone that I realized it was going. Oh, yikes. Well, we did it though. We succeeded. So there's that. I was busy shooting bugs with the grenade launcher. Oh yeah, how is the grenade launcher? Because weren't you working towards that? I can't remember if you were working towards that or not. You like it? Oh, okay, cool. Because I know that someone that we had in one time was like saying that it wasn't very good, but hey, if it works, it works. We can't wait till they add some more guns. Oh, I think I've just figured it out. So the mutators, it says on here what the mutators are. And the mission, that's what this mission timer is, I think. That is when the mutators all rotate around, and then you get different ones for the next missions. I'm pretty sure. So that's how we figure out that. Next week you'll have guns aplenty. There'll be guns out the wazoo next week when we start the Borderlands playthrough. We're gonna be going rooty tooty McShooty all up in the booty. It's gonna be wild. I'm tired. Hope I actually get some sleep tonight so that tomorrow night actually, it should be good because the last couple weeks, well, since we started doing the Saturdays, my daughter has been a little bit difficult because she goes to bed at 8 and I start stream at 7 on the Saturday. But from now going forwards, theoretically, her grandparents are going to be taking her for the Saturday night. They used to take her on the Sunday night, but for a number of logistical reasons, they're going to take her on the Saturday, which actually works really well with Saturday streams because it means that we don't get interrupted a bunch of times in the first hour, and indeed usually the second hour as well, or at least the first half of the second hour. So hopefully we're able to just go straight in. We don't get interrupted. We don't get interrupted in any way, and we can just play some of that sweet Mass Effect. I wonder how many. I feel like we're probably not going to get a huge amount of streams on that, considering we're doing the 4 hours now, and honestly the last few have been 4.5 to 5 hours, because the game only has like a, what is it, like 20-hour runtime tops. I mean, if you're not like 100%ing it, if you're trying to actually do all of the missions, then it's higher than that. But yeah, but we literally might only get like 3, maybe 4 streams out of it, which I'm kind of fine with. I kind of like the fact that we have the 4-hour one, which allows us to do some bigger games in a shorter amount of time, because we have the double length streams. Because the 2-hour ones that we do throughout the week are great, but it means that we end up having to play, like, we played Skyrim for how many months? I think we played almost 100 hours. I think actually we played more than 100 hours of Skyrim, which is spread over 2-hour streams. Well, realistically, probably 3-hour streams, maybe, well, 2.5-hour streams. Which means that's what, like 30 streams or something? 30, 40 streams? It's a lot of streams. Well, time to learn how to do something useful today, and hope my PC doesn't set on fire. You're gonna try and try your hand at the video editing, are you? The biggest thing with video editing, with setting the PC on fire, is the rendering. All the chopping and the cutting and the editing, that part of it, usually, unless you're for like the basic editing that it sounds like he's wanting you to do, it's probably not going to be that much of a problem unless you've got like a really old PC. But as soon as you hit that render button, just make sure that you have a roof on your house, because it will try and lift off and leave. Like, even my PC, which is fairly decent, as soon as it goes to that render, it goes from your base level of what you've got now, just, you know, the normal chill, your fans are idling, and then it goes, and it just starts blasting the fans to keep it cool and everything. But otherwise, I don't know how good DaVinci Resolve is in terms of like optimization. I think it's one of the better ones. I know that like Premiere, I hear everyone always whinging about it crashing and stuff. But I've heard a lot of good things about DaVinci Resolve, so.
Huh?
I'm just talking to Omega. They're saying they're gonna learn. I think they're learning. Gonna try some video editing. I hope their PC doesn't set on fire. So.
And you know
see how
what?
that goes.
Even if you know, let's say you end up not being the one that I work with, which, you know, because I'm probably going to look at a few different people, because I've had, like, one other person message me, but I just haven't had a chance to talk to them yet, so I'm going to go through my options, but it's still a good idea to learn anyway, especially if it's something you think you'd be interested in, because there are probably a lot of opportunities for editing, and I can show you or tell you some ways that you can monetize that skill too, like how to get customers or clients for that.
Seems like fun. Yeah, I mean, I've done obviously a bunch of stuff for my channel. I stopped being able to have time to actually do the big ones, but I used to have... it's a bit monotonous, don't get me wrong, but like, once it all starts really coming together, and you're like I used to do my 2.5 hour streams, condensing them into like a 15-minute video, and the final product was always like super fun to see, because you edit in all the different memes and stuff, and you have just like the funny cuts and stuff, and it just ends up being a lot of fun. Which, you know, you're not necessarily gonna get on a wedding video unless they specifically ask for it to be funny, which they probably won't. But there's definitely a sense of accomplishment at the end once you get that clean final product.
Yeah, for sure, especially for weddings too.
Yeah.
I mean, just in general, that holds true, but yeah, for a wedding, like, and you make a really nice, clean-looking wedding video, like, and it looks professional, like that, yeah, you're like, oh, I actually did something important for somebody.
And as long as your cuts are clean, you can make something look pretty damn good with not a huge amount of effort. Because essentially, if you've got good, good video going in, and you're cutting it, and you're not having like little bits of leftover audio or anything like that, you're cutting it cleanly, and you're making the transitions clean transitions, then that's like 90% of a good video right there. Like, you can polish it up. You know, color correction obviously helps a lot as well. Color grading, whatever. That can definitely help. But it sounds like you're going to do that anyway, Aaron. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have a business partner / good friend who does video and photo stuff, and he never color grades, and it's like, and I get why he doesn't do it. Like, which one are we doing?
Ifrit, let's go that one. It definitely looks better with color grading. A lot better.
Yeah, but so it's like, I get why he doesn't do it, because I know that, like, his logic and justification is, well, the client's paying me X amount. It's not like, you know, if the client's spending $1,000 on video work as opposed to spending $5,000, right? I get that logic.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just, I don't know, I'm OCD, and my logic is, I want to make that video look as good as it possibly can, so that I can get those $5,000 jobs at some point.
Yeah, fair. Even if I fail, at least I would have failed at attempting something. Yeah, 100%. Like,
well,
that's like one of my, just in life in general, that's like one of my things that I really, one of my tenets? I don't know what the word is, but like one of my beliefs is that especially if you're not doing anything specific, I'm sure you are, that's not really what I mean, but like, doing something, even if you find out that, oh, that was crap, don't want to do that again, you've at least figured out something that you don't want to do anymore. Like, you're still moving forwards, you're still figuring stuff out, and you're achieving something, even if it ends up not being, you know, the thing that you pursue. And then you have that skill when you need it.
Well, yeah, there's only two ways it could go. You're either going to do it and you're going to enjoy it, or you're going to do it and you're not going to enjoy it. And if the only way you're going to fail at something is if you decide not to do it. And that, there could be a legitimate reason for that, which is that you don't like it after you try it, but like, you're not gonna, like, no one ever fails because they keep doing something they love doing. Like, you know, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you have little miniature, like, failures or whatever you want to call them that you learn from, but, like, or mistakes, but, like, nobody ever in their life has, like, I just love doing this. I found out I'm passionate, like the ballet thing. Like we joke about the ballet, but I'm like legitimately like so passionate about ballet now. And it's like I'm gonna probably do it for the next like 70 years. You know what I mean, or whatever. However old I can do it, I'm gonna do it. So it's like I know I'm not gonna fail at that because I love it so much and because I will never stop doing it.
Yeah, if you enjoy it, then it's not a failure. Just
Yeah.
by that alone.
Well, yeah, simply if it gives you fulfillment in life, that's already a good perk, right?
Bonus if you can get more than that, but yeah.
Right, yeah, if you can make money off of it and da-da-da-da-da, then now you're really now you figured out the secret to life. Which, by the way, isn't that big of a secret. It's just people, and this is getting a little too deep into this maybe, but I will
philosophical
say...
time, let's go. Let's go,
Well,
chat.
no, it's important. It's important because people are generally lazy. Humankind is generally lazy. And I know that sounds like kind of negative, but I mean, it's really true because why do you think that so many people just default? And this is not to hate on anyone that carries a 9-to-5 job because I get it. We all have to pay our bills. I've been there. I've done that. I've even said, who knows, things might hit the fan. I might have to go back to a regular job or something. But my point being is like, most people just want that regular paycheck and know that they're going to get that every week or every 2 weeks.
Yeah, you want that safety. That's completely fair.
Yeah, and I always talk to my friend who's self-employed. I'm self-employed, and we talk about it. It's like self-employment's not for everyone, and that's not to hate on anyone or to say a bad thing. It's just it's true because not everyone can deal with the stress of not knowing where your next dollar is going to come from.
Yeah. And especially if you've got like a family and stuff like that, that also makes it a lot more difficult to take that risk.
Yeah, I just have a new baby, and I'm self-employed completely. So yeah, I mean that. You don't think I'm stressed the hell out sometimes? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like I said, it's just some people don't want to take that risk, and it doesn't make it impossible, but it changes the conversation quite a lot when you've got a family.
No, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you're not just your decisions don't just affect yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just go, oh well, I'll do this, and then if that doesn't work, well, I guess I'll just do something else. That's fine. I might do it rough for a couple weeks or whatever, but I'll be fine. You have to worry about the family.
The benefit that I had was becoming self-employed years before having a baby. So I had.
Yeah,
I
so
had
you've already
multiple years of being
established
able to screw
more
around,
of the stability.
Yeah.
Sorry, Omega, I'll just catch up on your messages now. Could you send me some random clips and I can see what I can learn with them? What I can do with them? Yeah, for sure. I can't do it now, obviously.
I could send you clips as well. I mean, and not even particularly for any video that I need done now. I mean, I could, but hey, we could. Well,
Omega,
we could.
If you want to get a head start on it,
yeah.
So I don't have to manually send them to you. What I would do, if you want to use my content or if you want to use Aaron's, whatever you want to do, if you go on into like our Twitch channel or whatever, and go to the clips, and then copy and paste the URL. Go to untwitch.com, untwitch.com. Download the clip from there because you can just straight download it, and then use it from that. Or Clip is the other one that I use on Twitch because it's more reliable.
A good practice would be download a few clips. And they don't even have to be good clips or anything necessarily, right? They could just be like random clips, but like download a few clips of Isaac's and then try to put together like a 30-second like channel trailer, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
But just like
do like a little highlight reel or something.
Yeah, just mostly because just doing that, you'll have to learn how the blade tool works. You'll have to learn how the select tool works.
Yeah, 100%.
You'll have to learn how to preview clips, and those are going to be things that you're going to have to learn as you go, and you might have to look up on YouTube for little things like that, right? So those are the basic functions of the software. If you can put together a 30 to 60 second highlight reel, and then if let's say you jump ahead and you're just like, oh, well, I did that was easy, then at that point, then go even further. Put some music on the background that sounds cool, sync it up in a way that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You won't be able to do that with my clips. Actually, do you have music in the background of your clips, Aaron, or no?
Well, it was mostly just not for you, not like you necessarily can even use the reel, right? But just more or less just for.
No, I'm just wondering because
Yeah.
mine can be a little bit trickier to edit because I have baked in music, so I end up
Right.
having to like do kind of special audio fades into each other so it doesn't cut abruptly. I mean, it's definitely a good thing to learn to be able to still make it sound alright from that, but it might be jumping in a little bit deep. So I don't know if you have some clips and stuff on your channel
Well,
that
sure
don't
I
have
do.
music, and then you can add music. That would be an extra thing to sort of be able to.
I mean,
work
I
with
don't
the
think it would
music
be.
as well.
It's not like you're learning how to mix audio or you're worried about the fact that you're putting audio on top of audio. Who cares about that at this point, right? It's just like so they can see that. Hey,
Well,
they
it's
can't do
just
this,
it's
you
just
know?
learning good practices from the start though, because a large portion of good video is also good audio. So I would highly recommend that you get off on the right foot with that.
Yeah, I mean, most of my clips don't have music. Some of them do. Like if you see that I'm doing editing or something, I might have had song requests on, so there might be music on those VODs. But honestly, none of those VODs are published anyway. I don't think because Twitch detects that and doesn't publish them
Right,
by
okay.
default. So I think most of the clips or whatever on my channel should be fine. Okay, so I'm sorry, Claire. I do see that you did type some messages there earlier, and I wasn't trying to ignore you. I actually want to go back and read those, but I've just been a little bit distracted. And Omega, welcome. Welcome on in, buddy.
A site that allows you to download Twitch clips? Yes, yeah. It
And also,
allows you.
Omega, not to be like, actually, this is kind of funny because I was gonna say not to like sit here and just like promote my own stream or anything, but in all reality, I do a lot of video editing and photo editing on stream all the time for hours straight, and
Yeah.
people come in and they ask me questions on how to do stuff, and I've helped people figure out how to do things that I didn't even know how to do. So,
Yeah, that is a fair point. Like,
Yeah. So,
he
hey,
literally
check
does
a follow
video editing
and
on
drop
stream.
in.
So. Like, I do it, I would say, relatively competently by myself in my own time and stuff, but I don't do it on stream or anything, so you won't be able
Right.
to.
And it's honestly, I kick myself in the ass sometimes because a lot of people don't even care about video editing because it's so like tedious and like boring that I get less viewership during those times. But every once in a great while, I get somebody that comes in that like actually is asking questions and like this and that.
Also, I use a different program, which most of them will be fairly similar, but Aaron actually uses DaVinci Resolve, so he'll
Thank
have
you.
a better
Thank you.
idea of that.
Omega said you had me sold. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why I didn't hear the alert come up though. So wait, what did Claire say? The people who did our wedding video couldn't even make the wedding dress the same shade of white. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Although it's not that hard to do that. It's easy
It's
to make
just
that
white
correction.
balance and color correction. That shouldn't be that hard.
It's basically white balance.
Yeah. Even I know how to do that.
Maybe they didn't realize that it wasn't the same shade. How off was it? Like, because in my eyes, if it's a little bit off, like, I don't think that's, like, anything to necessarily scold them over. But if you tell them about it, and they should be able to fix it if it's something that annoys you, right? And if you
Well, yeah,
bring it to their attention.
that's literally like a 30-second fix. Like, that's not something where you
Right.
have to re-edit the whole video.
Well,
that's post-processing. Like, that could be done at any
That's
point.
not necessarily true either, though. I will say the caveat to that is if you have different lighting or different even sometimes if it's in the same spot, but if the camera is at a slightly different angle, you have to white balance it a little bit different. So
Yeah, but what I
sometimes
mean
you can
is
just
you-
edit those.
What I mean is the footage is already taken. It's not like you're going to
Right.
be able to reshoot the footage. So anything that can be done is done in post-processing, and it's literally just like a slider almost for a lot of it.
Claire said it was bad, so I'm guessing it wasn't just like a slight difference. It was, but they said that she said that they filmed on 2 different cameras, so the colors were different, and they didn't.
Oh, okay.
match it up properly.
That's a bit of a different kettle of fish then.
They
I
might
mean, they
not have
still
done
should have
any
been
white
able to.
balancing or color correction.
They still should have been able to like adjust for that, but that is definitely more difficult.
Well, It sounds like they didn't do any work on it
No.
based on the way that she's saying it. It seems like they just filmed on the 2 cameras and then cut the video together, and then that was that. Oh, hey, do you want me to fix the color on your video, Claire? I could do that for you. I'm actually a really good color correction.
Yeah, no, I can literally even do that.
So I could definitely fix that for you.
And that mounted MG seems pretty good.
Good job, troopers. We are reading the arc.
I could fix that for you. It'll just be $1 billion. No, I'm just kidding.
$1,000 an hour.
1,000.
Vulture 1 here. Might get on the way for extraction.
No, but man, I bet you there are people that charge that much though.
Oh, there definitely is.
But they must have been doing it for a long time, and they must have a pretty good reputation to be able to charge that much money.
Yeah, well, that'd be the people that would do the more prestigious jobs. We wouldn't be able to
I
afford.
even think $100 an hour is a lot to ask. My business partner probably will say that it's reasonable, and I think it could be, depending on how quickly you can work.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of factors that come into it.
But I try to keep my editing prices fairly low because 99% of the time the people who are hiring me to do editing are already hiring me to do filming as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Like
So I try to
little
give them
package
like a
deal.
discount. Although arguably I don't charge enough in general, so. But it's because I need the money, and I've been there where I try to charge more and I don't get jobs, and then I'm like spending all this money on leads and marketing, and I'm. Anyways, it's gonna stress me out if I think about it too much.
Good job, Adam. You got first on board. Well done. I should probably start going to the evac, considering it is 200 meters away. There's a lot of bugs here, and not a lot of cover between here and there. There's a lot of flat ground. My jetpack's not going to come in very
I'm
handy
probably
there.
gonna die.
I got a minute 40 to make it. Woo.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Almost certainly.
Almost there. Oh, what? Which side's the door on?
I don't know. I made it.
Okay,
in.
I found it.
thought
I
was
found
gonna
it.
die.
Had a minute to spare. I'm alright.
Omega said on the bright side I can become a YouTube poop editor if all else fails.
True.
It really looks like they didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about editing YouTube videos is you just do a fairly basic job, and then you put in a bunch of like really low quality memes, and everyone has a great time. Like the resolution could be terrible. Yeah, and you deliberately make it terrible half the time for the memes. And
Well,
then
I
everyone
guess
loves it.
It sounds like you have the actual like, you have the actual like raw footage, for lack of a better term, Claire. Well, so I'll leave it as something for you to think about for the future or whatever. If you guys decide to do it, is if you have all the original clips that are untouched, then I could just cut together and make a new highlight video or whatever for you guys out of it, potentially. I could just like start from scratch and just make a whole new video.
We are
Waiting
poor,
for
so
files
we'll
to do
pass.
Situational.
Adam said we are poor, so we'll pass.
Oh, we're poor, so we'll pass. I wouldn't necessarily charge you guys too much, but I mean, it depends on how long of a video you guys would want as well.
Ooh, got some decent points in that one. Level 20, no unlocks because they don't exist yet. 195! Damn, son. I think I literally got more than all of you guys combined. What's going on? What's going on there? Demon Squad, though. 4,325. Top squad.
Oh, I guess that's my cue. It's 6:10. I just realized.
yeah, I think it's time for you to
I
scoot
wasn't
the
paying
boot.
any attention.
Yeah, we were pretty close to the end, so it was yeah, I wasn't gonna mention anything until we got here because yeah, we were just pretty close to the end, so.
Alright, well, I'll see you later. Crips and Omega, thank you again for the follows, by the way. Hopefully see you guys later. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you next weekend. Are we doing Borderlands next weekend? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we should be starting the big old Borderlands co-op stream next week, which should be fun. Looking forward to that.
Alright.
Alright, I'll catch you then.
Alright, have a good one.
Oh, there we go. That was another Starship Troopers stream. That was good. They yeah, they obviously did a bit of an overhaul on it with all the updates. I'm still sad that I don't have the quicker grenade cooldown. I was really starting to enjoy the chem grenade spam at the end of last session once I finally unlocked the chem grenade and then unlocked the quicker grenade throwing. But now I don't have it, Sag. But I have... What did I get? I got a few extra things that I'm not even using, so... I keep forgetting to use my grenades, so it's wasted on me. Yeah, see, I was using them on cooldown most of the time. Because those chem grenades are pretty powerful. Especially if you're like, when you're doing the defense and they're attacking the walls, if you just lob them at the foot of those walls, man, it goes pretty nuts. I mean, that's definitely part of the reason. I mean, the rocket launcher was the biggest reason, but the chem grenades is part of the reason why I got 195 kills when everyone else got like 30. But yeah, I'm still enjoying that game. Still fun. Yeah. So Omega, are you still here? Are you doing some editing stuff now, or what are you doing? Are you still here? Remember to use them a little in the last game, then forgot to evac, so my brain only has so much in it.
Why? What do you really want with me?
You know, just a friend. Yeah, that's what happens to me when I play most games, especially if I'm only playing them, or like if I'm not regularly playing them. I'll like, say you've got like 4 abilities that you can use, and this is one of the reasons I just never play MMOs and I'm just not interested. Is you've got like a bunch of abilities and I'll like lock down 2 of them that I like really get a good use out of, and I'll just only focus on those, and anything else, if it exists, sure. Like even in Halo Infinite, you've got a bunch of different equipments, but the amount of mental gymnastics that I have to do to specifically figure out the situations in which a lot of them would be good is not worth my time. It would be better for me to focus more on my gunplay. So like if I've got a grappling hook or a repulsor, like I'll use those fairly effectively. Well, kind of effectively. But as soon as it's like a the sensor one, I can't even remember what it's called, the little sensor dart thing, I basically just throw it away. And if it's a drop shield, I basically just throw it away because I just never remember to use it at the right time. By the time I remember to use it, it's when I've just died from the thing that I could have prevented had I remembered to use it. Also because I tend to save grenades in games for special occasions, so remembering to use them regularly takes work, and totally broke me... and today broke me mentally, so I'm not 100%. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm the same. Like, I'm not used to using, especially grenades on cooldown. It's so extreme for me to the point of where... I mean, not in Halo Infinite, because I'm used to that, but it's so extreme to me to the point that I will end up, and I do this not just with grenades, but with, like, everything. I will save them up because of, you know, saving them for a rainy day, save them up for that moment, so much so that the moment comes, and then I don't use them, and then the moment goes, and I go, I've still got 100 grenades on me. Why did I not use them? Because you were saving them for a rainy day. It's pouring! Use the grenades! And I just forget, and they just sit there. All the special things, like health kits, grenades, anything that's like, okay, I need to save that. I just forget to use them. Every time. Yeah, more like, I would want to use the program and do it myself, but actually doing the video editing. Right. Damn it, Halo, I need your updates lagging my stream. I don't need your updates lagging my stream. Yeah, there's a pretty big, massive update last night. Last night? Yesterday? Day before? I don't know. Season 4 just came out, and it's like 60 or 80 gig or something. Crazy. They've added a few things. And it's fine. It's fine. I never save grenades. Claire lazy. I don't know, is that lazier or is that less lazy? Because then you're actually throwing them. I just never end up throwing them. Classic what if mentality of gaming, but what if there's a worse time? Exactly. Like, I have this rocket launcher with 4 rockets in it, and there's a bunch of guys over there that I could easily dispatch. I could deal with them. It would save me a lot of time, save me a lot of hassle. But what if there's a bigger dude round the corner who I need to use that rocket launcher on? And the reason that this is so reinforced in my brain is because it happens every time. I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna use it. The time that I'm like, I'm just gonna use it, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna save myself a whole bunch of effort. I'm gonna make things easier on me. I'm gonna use the power weapon. I'm gonna use the grenades. I'm gonna use the special thing. And I use it. And maybe it's okay. Maybe it does a little bit of damage. Maybe it's a great time. But then I walk around the corner and the boss is standing there. Just looking at me like a chump. And I'm just like, bruh. Why did I just use the rocket launcher? Save the rocket launcher. Save the grenades. That's what I always tell myself. Why did I use it? Why was this the one time that I decided that I was going to use it prematurely? So I just never use it. Never. Unless I'm playing a game that I'm like super comfortable in, that I know most of the ins and outs, especially if I actually know the campaign and where things happen. Like I've played all of the Halos a couple of times, and I also know what types of enemies to expect and how the game sort of flows, and I know how to use most of the guns fairly effectively, so I don't necessarily need the rocket launcher or the grenades to beat certain situations as such, so I just sort of just use them as I want. But in most other games, I'll just be like, I'll just hoard and then never use them because there'll never be a time that seems dire enough to use them. One of those days ago, an update came out. The Halo one, or season 4 release date? When was it? June 20th. Yeah, so 3 days ago. I knew it came out relatively recently because I was playing it last night, night before. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, man, I'm thirsty. I'm tired. Cooked. Hope everyone had a good stream. It's always fun, that game. I'm still enjoying it. The mutators, man, that was wild with the friggin' like 20 gunners. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when they add some more stuff and see how they go. Oh, I see. You were like yesterday, the day before, sometime? One of those days ago? There was an update that came out. Right, okay. I get you. I know what you mean now. Yeah, some time in the past that's not in the future. It isn't present. It was in a time ago. No, an update came out. Something happened, I guess. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Schedule-wise, I'm going to do a quick run-through so people know what's happening. Tomorrow, Mass Effect Tress. Mass Effect 3. We are... I think we're 2 streams in now, are we? So, like, about 9 hours in. I'm genuinely trying to remember what happened last week. I'm so just out of it at the moment. I don't remember. Clarence was being a twat, no doubt. He probably killed a bunch of people that didn't need to die. It was a good fun time. I think we're recruiting people for the army, for the defense against the dark arts. I mean the Reapers or something. Yeah. So that's going on. That's the 4-hour stream. Starts at 7 instead of 9. Remember this. If you're wanting to watch the Mass Effect stream, it starts 2 hours earlier than tonight does. So make sure you get there early. Or not. Or don't get there at all. I'm not your dad. Do what you want. Look after yourself. And then Sunday, no stream. I'm finally, hopefully, going to catch up on some TV shows. It's probably not going to happen. I'm still not going to watch the Starship Troopers movie because I don't have time. At the time that I do have, I'm catching up on other things. Monday, I'm back with some more XCOM Enemy Unknown. I think we're pretty close to the end of that now. We've done the invasion of the... we've assaulted the alien base fairly successfully. We've got a bunch of people leveled up, which is great. And then we have to do more stuff. Question mark? That's fun. Come along, get yourself a character if you don't have one already. Wednesday is the day after Tuesday, which is the day after Monday, which is what I just talked about. Tuesday, Fallout 3. We've just killed everyone in the pit. That was absolutely wild. We got the most powerful weapon I've ever seen in Fallout, and I absolutely love it. I think we're going to do a different DLC next time. I think we're going to find some radio signal and see what happens. I don't know. There's a quest there and I'm going to do it. A lot of the time I like to speed run through, not speed run, but like beeline through the main quests. But Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout, games I know relatively well, or at least have spent a decent amount of time in. I feel like just, hanging out. Especially because I haven't done DLC in some of these. Just sort of bumming around and doing some of the quests, so probably going to spend a bit of time on that one. Then we get to Wednesday. That's when we get to Wednesday. This Wednesday, or next Wednesday, rather, is going to be Battle Shapers, which is a roguelite first-person dungeon crawler, I guess. I think they actually also just had a big update as well, so it'd be good. I think maybe that was the 2 gig update that I was remembering. That'll be fun to see. What I think, yeah, because I've got the demo, but there was still an update to that, so it'd be interesting to see how that plays out. That looks really interesting, so I'm excited to play that. Thursday, no stream. Again, I'll be watching some series to finally catch up on, hopefully. And then that brings us back to Friday, where we'll be starting the Borderlands stream. We'll finally be starting the big co-op 4-player Borderlands stream. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be Air Nukes. It's gonna be Grimslin. It's gonna be Miss Ruby Gloom in a Rooty Tooty McShooty extravaganza. And there will be cell shading. I think technically it's not actually cell shading. There will be cell shading. There will be shooting. It's gonna be fun. I'm very interested to see how the big 4-player co-op sort of playthrough goes. Because if it goes really well in number 1, we happen to have 2 and 3 available to us, as far as I'm aware. So we might do all of them if it goes really well. So be excited for that. You're going to spend some time bumming the quest? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think I've finally run out of indie games. So if there's any indie devs watching, I need a new game to play from the 28th of July onward on a Wednesday in a cycle. So if you have any indie games, no one's going to see that clip, so it doesn't matter. And they have to be specific games as well. I'm not just accepting any old indie game. They have to be within the genres that I like. Yeah, we might finally get back to the normal rotation. We might finally get some more House Flipper back, and some Sims back, and some Last Starship back. Could happen. Could happen. You never know. Or we can just replay some of the previous indie games. Yeah, I mean, I know that we've got the original rotation that we had, and then there's also the fact that Thriving City, I really want to get back to. We've played it a couple times. I've loved it every time. Moons of Ardan, I really want to play again because that was super fun. Last Starship we've played a couple times, and I want to play that again because that's super fun. But yeah, I also do still want to be able to finish House Flipper, get that moon base eventually, and do some more Sims because that, I mean, we are doing that on the anniversary stream, so it's not the end of the world if we don't get that in before then. But which reminds me, oh my goodness, the anniversary stream is in 2 weeks. I really need to make sure I've got everything together. I'm planning on doing like a tournament sort of thing for Brawlhalla, so I really need to get that sorted out. I need to. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need to like do a thing where I'm gonna get expressions of interest in the tournament. I need people to sign up for the tournament, like probably a week or two in advance, at least a week in advance, so that I know who's gonna be there. We might just end up, you know, just playing a bunch of just normal games, and then I'll just give them out to whoever I decide to give them out to. Because let's be honest, it's probably gonna be me, DRF, and Claire. They're the people that supplied the games, and then we might get 2 other people, so they'll probably just get the games by default. But hey, maybe other people will show up and we'll have a tournament and we'll be able to give them away properly. But you see, who knows? 2 weeks, 0 days, 10 hours, and 33 minutes. It's getting close. 8 players in Brawlhalla? Yeah, the problem, the difficulty is filling out that 8 players. Claire won't be there, she's working. Okay. So it'll just be you and me. Hopefully we get a bunch of people, because it is free. And there's not really, like, it's pretty straightforward as far as I gather. So hopefully we can get some people in. But yeah. Anyway, I think it's probably time to raid. Shall we raid? Unless I take my PC with me, but working probably won't be that interesting on playing after work. Well, we'll have Adam and I at the very least, and hopefully we'll get some other people in. We'll see what happens. Regardless, we're gonna play. We're just gonna have fun. Just gonna have a good time. I think we're going to raid Ez. She's playing The Last of Us Part 1, which I still haven't played. Does anyone know on the progress of that for the port? Anyone know if it's like actually worth playing now? Have they fixed it? Because it was like broken as hell, right? Is The Last of Us PC port fixed yet? Is much improved, but big issues remain unaddressed. Texture quality for 8 gigs GPUs is fixed, but this is still a challenging game to run well. Have they seriously not fixed it yet? How is it not fixed yet? How long has it been out for? Did the Last of Us PC port come out? 28th of March. It's been March, April. Well, it's been like, we're in June, so it's been like almost 2 months or something, right? And they still haven't fixed it. That's honestly pathetic. I don't think I even want to play the game just on that alone. It's pretty depressing. It's been 84 years. This is true. Alright, let's set up the raid, everyone. Go and say hello to Ez. Go send her some love. And I will catch you guys back tomorrow at the earlier time of 7 PM for some Mass Effect. We're going to be watching the galaxy burn. Clarence is doing his thing as usual. It's going to be great. Make sure you show up. Or don't. I'll let you dead. Otherwise, next week for the Borderlands. The 4-player co-op Borderlands stream that will be starting. It's going to be wild. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay fresh, cheese bags!